Well, good morning, campers. It's 10:05, 31st of March. Parked up in Symington last night, just off the roundabout, and couldn't get a picture, couldn't get a signal on the telly, so I came up here to Keevil by the bus stop. It's right beside the road, I don't know if you can see that, but it's not a what you call it. See, the windows started misted up because I draw the curtains. Yeah, I know the telly will work here. I come up here in the winter a lot because it doesn't really matter where you to in the winter, do it because you got your curtains drawn. I had an exceptionally good night's sleep last night. I went to bed about just after 10, 10 maybe. I can't really remember. Turned the telly off, got my head down. Woke up or stirred a couple of times, but nothing really. Didn't get out for a piss or nothing, and then got out of bed about 20 past 8, which was good for me. A really good night's sleep. Loved it. Kevin ain't coming to do the van today because he's not well, but I can't see him doing the ambulance day. Sorry, I can't really see him want to do creep under that and change a wheel bearing because it's absolutely pissing down. So I just wait for him to tell me when. The only thing is, well, it just wasted the week, isn't it? Because I'm hanging about. Well, I'm not hanging about, but I'm about waiting for him because it's better doing it that way because I can. What do you call it? What's it called? Get it done as quick as possible when he can fit me in. So I just put myself out so I can be available, and that's about the size of it. What's happening today? I don't know. I don't know whether we go back to the nest tonight. Quite fancy going up to what's it called? Roundway. Like it up there, but it's a bit windy, so I'm not too sure. But it's a good view up there. I like it up there. Spoke to H last night. She's up in somewhere other. Been dry stone walling, and I may put a couple of pictures on so that you can see what she's been doing. You don't look big enough to a dry stone wall. She said, mind you, when she did the top, she had to stand on some stones so she could reach. But it looks a good job. She got trained by somebody who knows what they're doing, that's for sure. Anyway, I'm just rambling now, so I'll speak to you a little bit later. Let me switch this up. This is the Hardwick sheep getting through the hole in the wall that's around the other side. It will be explained later. If you watch to the end, I explain it right at the end because this is a bit of a mishmash again. Stay classy. Well, good morning, campers. It's first of the month, 1st of April, pinch punch, 1st of the month. I don't know what time it is. It's just gone 9 o'clock in the AM. You can see it's, perhaps you can't see. It's pissing down. I didn't get anywhere yesterday. I finished up here at up in Scullingmoor. Didn't go back to the nest. Come back up here. Slept really well, seeing how well it was fucking windy. God, I mean, I don't think I went into a deep sleep all night. But the wind, and I mean, the lashing and rain lashing on the roof. It's quite satisfying to be in somewhere nice and warm and cosy when it's pissing down with rain. Spoke to H yesterday. She's gone back home, back to her place. Don't know what's happening I know she's off somewhere Easter weekend. Can't remember. Somewhere off with them fucking mountaineers, them walking. She made, I don't know if I told you this, but she made me fucking laugh. The last, they call them huts, but they're not, they're a bit more than fucking huts, so, you know. They got 3 dormitories. They got 1 dormitory for men, 1 dormitory for women, and 1 dormitory, like a mixed dormitory. 2 of the dormitories got bunk beds in, and 1 of them's got triple bunks. Like I said, a double bunk, got a triple bunk. Well, apparently they've replaced all the double bunks, and they want to replace the triple bunks. But they can't put the triple bunks back in because of health and safety. You can only go 2 bunks high. This is what H is telling me. And then she went, it's a fucking mountain climbing club. She said, can't have bunks 3 high. I can't remember exactly what she told me. I'll have to get in video next time I see her. I'll get her to come on and tell you. But the way she told me, it just made me laugh. She said, it sort of sends health and safety right out the fucking window, really. Because it's a mountaineering club and they can't sleep in bunk 3i. But it made me chuckle. We got tea. We got a fucking leak. We got a water leak. I'm not going to go here paddling about. Yes, I'm not going to go here paddling about that mash. Because when I had the van, about 3 years, the water tap started leaking. I was sat in here. I had the side flap up, have you? Where the little cupboard is there, it only goes up so far. It's got like a gap so you can put your hand over the top. For why, I don't know. But you can. And it started pissing down with rain. And about 3 years I got it. Yeah, and it started pissing down with rain. So I slammed I'm washing up, which I don't usually do. Slammed the side door because the fucking rain's coming in. And I noticed this jet of water is fucking going onto because I got the passenger seat swung around. This jet of water's gone onto the passenger seat. So I thought, fuck it, I got a water leak. So the first thing I do is open all the cupboards and go down and look for the fucking stopcock. Didn't enter my head to press the fucking button, switch the pump off. But yeah. Anyway, so I went back to the place and they wanted like fucking 200 quid or 300 quid to do this tap because they said, oh, this got to come out and that got to come out, and you want to fucking like, don't you? So I went round the back, like when you open the side door. That's what you've seen it before. And where my step switch is, I got a torch and I looked through there and I thought, well, I can see the fucking tap there. So what I'd done is I took the switch out, cut a oblong hole so I'd get my fucking hand in, and changed it. That was it really. Made a hole further along and put the step switch back on and fixed it. So now I've actually got access behind the taps. But where this water's coming from, I don't know. I thought it was, I don't know if you people know, but where it goes like that and goes into the waste tank, it's got like a little cup thing on it, and it sort of collects water. Well, that's the last time I had water leak. That was it. The pipe had jumped off. But there's nothing in the sink. I haven't used the sink for 2 days, and it's still leaking. But it's not leaking anything special, because when it's under pressure, when I don't have it under pressure, because what I do is I switch the tap on, press the pump, and when I fill the kettle up, I press the pump again and switch the tap off. So there's no pressure there. But it's obviously leaking down, so I think it's the pipe that's just leaking out. So we'll have a look at that maybe later on this afternoon, which I wouldn't have thought so, or maybe tomorrow when it's drier. Anyway, peeps, I'm just fucking rambling on, really. I did have something to tell you, and I can't remember what the fuck it was. But I'll tell you what, I wish I had told you, because I bet you it was fucking exciting. Anyway, I'll get this on. Well, you'll know I get it on. And with any luck, I may be able to get those pictures of H doing her wall in. But she did say that, yeah, it made me fucking laugh yesterday. I was chatting to her and she did say that where she'd put the wall, where she mended the wall, the fucking Hardwick sheep, is it they're called? Well, I see them on the picture anyway. They're walking through, walking up to the thing, can't get through because she fixed the wall. So she said they're walking out the gate or out the end, along the fucking road, and coming through a fucking gap the other side. So there's a bit of walling to do. Anyway, peeps, I'll speak to you all later. Remember, wonderful, wonderful, excellent weekend. And remember, I love you all. Bye-bye. And you, Skins. Not so much you, Ellen, but definitely you, Skins.